Hey Spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome to Let's Play Civilization 6 as Russia. We are going to be playing Russia this game. I kind of just felt like playing Russia, so that's what we're going to do. We are playing completely vanilla, no mods really, except for some UI mods that I use. We're going to be playing on Deity. We're going to be starting in the Ancient Era. We're going to be playing on a standard game speed. We're going to have 12 city-states on a Pangea map, standard everything. We are going to have a legendary start position just to make things interesting. Standard temperature, standard rainfall, and standard sea level. So let's jump into the game.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water.
So I'll take a moment here to talk a little bit about Russia's bonuses. The first one is the Grand Embassy. This gives Russia extra science or culture from trade routes with civilizations that are more advanced than Russia. You basically get +1 science or culture if they are more than 3 technologies ahead of you. And I think for every 3 techs they have more than you, you get more science. So it's the same for culture with civics. We also get extra territory when we found our cities, +1 faith and production from Tundra. We get access to the unique Cossack and the unique Lavra, which we will spend a moment talking about. So if I go up into here and I type in the Cossack, the Cossack is a Russian unique industrial area unit that replaces cavalry, so it is sort of a mid-game, sort of mid-late game unit. It has +5 combat strength and fighting in or adjacent to its home territory, and it can move after attacking if it has movement points left, and I think it has +1 movement point. No, it's the same number of movement points, and slightly stronger. It's +5 combat strength as a base, and it has, it can be upgraded from horsemen, which is a really big advantage. Has +5 more combat strength than the regular cavalry, and then another 5 combat strength when it is fighting in your own territory. And then the Lavra is a half-priced district that acts like a holy site, but it gives you +2 great profit points per turn, and then +1 of each of the great works sort of points per turn. So that's something we're going to want to take advantage of in this game. If we take a little bit of a look at our current starting location, if I go and turn on show yield icons, we can talk a little bit about our start. So not the strongest start that I've ever seen. However, what I could do is I could move, if this T wasn't on a hill, I could move to it. But what I can do is I can move this warrior here and then here. And I think it would actually be to my advantage to move down a tile right here. Settle on this plains hill to get the +1 production, and then I can immediately work this T resource, which will net me +1 science in the early game, which will be really, really useful for getting stuff like archers out. So we give up 1 turn, but we gain some advantages. Ideally, this would be a grassland hill T, but I'm happy with the plains hill +T. Okay, so we have T, and we are working it. And we have another T tile, which is quite nice too. It's a bit of a downside that these are on my hills, but that's okay. And we have plenty of chops that we can use throughout the game. So to get started with, it looks like my territory is pretty flat, so I don't think I need a scout. I'm going to go for a slinger to be able to scout around. In terms of technology, I'm going to go ahead and pick up animal husbandry because I want to make sure I have access to archery pretty early to be able to defend myself. And we're going to continue to scout. I'm going to scout this way. Looks like that's France, maybe? Yep, it's an honor to meet you. Unfortunately, I don't have the money to make friends with France right now, but I do want to make sure that they don't try to settle towards me. So I'm going to park my warrior here and just see where they go with their settler. I'm going to jump up on this hill. I could steal that builder. Looks like they're not settling in my direction. That's only a 1-charge builder now, so I'm not going to bother stealing it. We'll go to the next turn. It looks like they might have settled away from me, which is okay. Looks like they're settling down here. This is Deity, right? Sometimes I panic and wonder if I actually set it to Deity. So we're going to finish that slinger and we're going to grow at the same time. So that means we're going to go for a fast settler in this game. I'm going to avoid settling Tundra in the early game because AIs will typically settle that last, and I have advantages for settling Tundra, so I don't need to rush for it. What I'm looking for is maybe a goody hood or two, if I could get like a settler or something. Not a settler, sorry. If I could get like a scout or a pantheon from the goody hood, that would be really, really nice. And I'm going to spend some time working on astrology. Because I want to get my holy side out as fast as possible, to get my religion out as fast as possible, and also get my just degenerate really good benefits that I get from getting those out, and then I can go for archers. So we're going to spend a little bit of time looking around. Looks like we did find a goody hut and another hut. So I'm going to move into that forest. There's China. I will be able to send a delegation to China when this turn is over. So Shanghai was settled over here. I'm a little bit boxed in, so that might require me to go to war early. I will send a delegation to you. They stole my goody hut, unfortunately. So hopefully there is a passage through this mountain range. And there is, so I'm going to loop back up. I'm going to pick this up. There's a boost towards mysticism. Not exactly what I was hoping for, but it's not a terrible pickup. We are probably going to settle down towards here, because this gives me control over this choke point, and it's going to be a pretty contested area to settle anyway. Looks like France settled up around here. Let's bring you back towards the city to be able to protect the settler. We do have a little bit of room for cities, and we do capture extra land early, which is helpful. You can come this way. I'm going to scout out this way with my warrior. Okay. Things are coming along nicely. So there's Code of Laws. I am going to put +1 production in all my cities, and then I'm going to put in +5 combat strength against barbarians. Should I run into some barbarians, I'm going to move to here, and then I'm going to go into that hill. I'm going to go for craftsmanship early here, because I want to be able to build units as a follow-up to my fast holy site build. I heard a barb camp appear, and looks like it appeared up there. Okay. So you're going to park there. Not sure exactly where I want to settle. I could settle, like, aggressively on the horses to grab this jade and spices, which I kind of like. If I settle on the horses, I can sell them. It also puts my city pretty aggressively up against France, which means I kind of secure myself some extra room. We're going to put 2 turns into a builder, and then get started on astrology. I might finish that builder though, because I could improve both of these wheat tiles, but I'm worried. I don't want to finish a builder yet because I don't have the units to defend my tiles. Looks like a city-state has already died. Okay, we'll just do a little bit of light scouting around. We know where we want to settle. We're going to settle on these horses because that'll let us sell them. I want to know more about over here.
A physician without a knowledge of his...
Okay, so let's get started on the Lavra. There's a +2 over here. I can't quite afford that, so I'm going to put 1 turn into a settler, and then buy that tile, and then put it here. We're going to immediately get to work on archery, and then I'm going to start bringing this warrior back to defend this city. This is a really undefendable, like, difficult to defend city, but I think we will be just fine. I'm going to work the spices because it's a really good growth tile. And I think to start out with, I'm going to grab myself a second slinger to defend this city. Then I have the goal to purchase this tile, and then I can start producing the Lavra. And I'll just take these guys off. I want to get my religion super fast this game, so I'm going to start bringing my warrior back to defend. So I'm going to tell her my people will settle where I please. So that's going to almost certainly send her off to look for a war with me, which is why I want to bring my warrior back to my empire. Yeah, see? She's already looking for it. Once we finish the Lavra, we'll start building another unit. Ooh, that's real tempting to steal that. Attack there. I have my holy side out, so now I want to start producing infrastructure. One of the most important early infrastructures are actually slingers. I'm going to cancel off archery for now. Okay, what tile are you working? Okay, they don't like me, but they're far enough away that I don't have to worry about that, I think, because it looks like there's some open terrain over here. If I declare war and capture this, warrior will move to here. Slinger will move into this forest. Question, do I declare war? Wow, that's a really tough option here. If I declared war here and stole this settler, it could really change the game for me. Let's go for it. Really depends what's in the fog. And what this warrior decides to do. How I'm going to run away and escape. Okay, let's make sure we work more production. The culture is nice, but I want to get this slinger out faster. So I need to escape this warrior. If I go here, he'll hit me, so I need to run up into the forest and see if I could maybe settle up around here and take advantage of my civ's bonuses. Okay, so I'm not worried. I'm going to park this warrior on this holy site because I don't want it to get pillaged by the barbarians that are going to spawn over here. I also have horses that I could sell to someone. I think I'm going to talk to China and sell those horses to him. He'll give me 180 plus 6, so that's probably like plus 1 gold if I could get it to do it right. Okay, so he'll give me 180 gold for this. I will take that deal. That 180 gold I can use to upgrade my archers now. So now I feel safe going for archery. I'll finish pottery. So in terms of settling, we'll move this way again. This is good terrain for settlements. I'm going to bring this slinger over to defend. You're going to defend this tile. You're going to fortify there. Now I could go for a builder. I could go for another settler. I think I would like a second warrior to help defend me a little bit. What I could do is I could switch to foreign trade, grab a builder, improve some of these tiles. If I put a farm triangle here, that would actually be okay. So that's probably what I'll do. It won't be super useful for a while, but it'll do the trick. There's pottery. I'm going to make sure that I'm working... Yeah, that tile's a good one. Lots of production. We are lacking amenities there. So I'm thinking I want to aggressively settle here and then I can backfill. So I think I'm actually going to settle on this tile. I want to grab as much of this land for myself as I can get. So this is what I was worried about, and I have my warrior in position. You go into that city. You shouldn't die. You're in defensive terrain. That's forest, right? Oh, no, it's not defensive terrain. Is it? It is. So you should have slightly better strength. You should survive that. You're going to come here. Settle right here. You're going to fortify in the city. And then immediately you're going to build a Lavra right here. Because I'm going to be taking the Tundra Pantheon. For the extra faith. So I'm just going to throw down farms because it's worth a tech boost later. I'm going to heal that warrior up. You're going to heal here. We'll finish this. Yeah, see, this is what I was worried about. I didn't want them to come in and pillage my holy site. Irrigation boost. I would like to get another holy site. I think I can get it before the thing runs out. And I think right here is totally reasonable. Because I'm going to have archers. I'm going to have 3 archers to defend myself and a warrior and 2 warriors, which should be enough to go for this sort of heavy Lavra build.
May the forces of evil.
Okay, so now we are going to pick up mining to be able to increase our production. We're going to put down farms, and now we're interested in growth in our capital. So I'm going to rework some of these tiles to grow a little bit quicker. These 2 wheat tiles will boost our growth significantly. So this is a more efficient, I think, because of the science. It still grows in 3 turns, but I get the +1 science per turn. And then I'm going to work this wheat tile again to force growth and continue being strong. Stay fortified on that tile because that's what he wants to attack into. We want to keep our holy site nice and safe. I would love to maybe actually have a slinger to come up this way and help. But let's get our archers... Well, let's just hold on to the gold. We don't need the archers yet. It's once we see an enemy unit, we'll make that decision. We can get peace in 1 turn anyway. So you're going to stay fortified there, defending. This warrior can come out and help. There's that promotion. So I'm going to take down to the Aurora just because I'm playing Russia. Normally I would argue that Goddess of the Harvest is easily the strongest pantheon. But just because I'm playing Russia and I have a lot of Tundra benefits, I'm going to be looking to settle Tundra. So we'll grab that. Now we have a few choices. Do we keep settling aggressively? I think it would be okay to continue to settle aggressively. We are on track to get an early religion. I don't need to get a shrine. A monument could be good to help me catch up on culture. I don't need a builder right now. I am low on amenities, but I can get those with mining. I could get a builder and then get access to jade, but it doesn't really help me in the short. It would only give me really the luxury. So I think it's reasonable to go for another settler here. If we're going for settlers, then I'm not too interested in growth. I will grow in 1 turn. Maybe I'm a little bit interested in growth. You're going to take the battle cry promotion to make you stronger. And I could go for state workforce. Wait a minute. Where's the government district? Oh, I didn't have Rise and Fall enabled. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, listen. We're playing the vanilla game. This start is too good. This start is too good to stop now. I'm sorry. Oh, man. I must have accidentally disabled the expansion. Damn it. I was wondering. Oh, okay. Yeah, if we're going for early settlers, I'm going to be going for early empire. So let's bring you up this way, because well, actually, I already have the kill with a slinger, so I don't need this. So I don't know why I'm bringing you this way. I need to keep you guys over here to defend my city. Okay, there's an archer. That means I need my own archer to support this. Let's get up here to keep fighting. So looking at what my empire needs, I'm gonna go ahead and search around for some new stuff to research. For example, I would like to unlock bronze working, but I need to kill another barbarian to get that tech boost. I think getting campuses would be good. What I really, really want is getting to Theater Square as fast as possible. So is there a wonder that I could build here that would boost me along? God, there's so few wonders in the vanilla game. Oh my god. Stonehenge is probably already gone, and I don't have access to stone. Well, I do, technically. But Stonehenge is already gone. I guess I could build the Oracle? If I go foreign trade into mysticism? Get a builder on the way? And chop it out? Yeah, okay. We'll chop out the Oracle. I do have to give up a hill for it. Which sucks. Because hills are pretty rare and they're very valuable. So I'll have to look into whether or not I want to go for that. I guess I could go for the Colosseum. Or I could go for something else. So I'm going to have a look for... I don't know. I don't know what wonder I would go for. I guess I could go for the Mahabodhi Temple. No, but I want to get a wonder that's before the drama and poetry because I want to get this boost. I guess I could, in theory, go for the Hanging Gardens. And go for a builder to chop it out. Yeah, let's go for that. Let's fortify this guy here. We'll bring our archer up to help deal with this. Might have to run this guy away, but it'll be fine. Okay. You attack there. That'll be fine.
The man who has grit, that's the positive aspect.
Okay, there's foreign trade. Let's hit here. Then this will be a major victory. Then there's bronze working. You're going to come here to be able to shoot this guy. We're going to go for bronze working now to be able to reveal iron. And then Hanging Gardens, I think I want to build this in my capital city. I'm going to put it on the marsh tile because it's not such a useful tile. It's not a very good wonder, but it will get me the tech boost. Let's get peace with France. They give me anything? No. We'll just take a white piece, that's fine. We stole a settler from them, which is pretty nice. We have our pantheon, we're generating 14 faith per turn. We could go for a trader. I would like to get a road to my capital from this city, because Moscow is pretty far from St. Petersburg. So a trader over here would be pretty nice. I'd also like to get monuments out, because my culture is really weak, so I'm going to focus on getting that out. And I need to get my culture up so I can get to theater squares pretty early. Okay, so I should be able to shoot here, get a promotion on this guy, and then spend a bit of time healing up on these dudes. I might bring them back to my territory to heal them up, because they're so low. Normally I would heal out in the Great Plains and stuff. But I think this warrants coming home to heal. If we're going to chop a bunch of this... Now, there's no governors or anything in this game, because... Again, I accidentally loaded up a completely vanilla game. Again, I'm going to go for the monument. I want to get my culture up. That's a pretty big thing for me right now. It looks like one religion was unlocked before me. Any other great people have gone out of curiosity? No, just one holy person, which I think was due to building a wonder. You have a promotion. I'm going to take the Garrison promotion because I want these archers primarily for defensive reasons. And then you two guys are going to come in here and heal up. They heal a little bit faster, about 50% faster on your own territory. So that's quite nice. That'll take 3 turns off that. Yeah, I'd like to grow a little bit harder for now. Move out this way. Pick a fight with this guy. Ah, somebody finished the Hanging Gardens. Okay, that's unfortunate. Let's go here. Shoot this guy. Okay, so the Hanging Gardens is out, which sucks, because I did spend a chop on it. But I guess it does mean I can finish this settler pretty quick. Let's go ahead and get some amenities. Then, if we're not going to be chopping out a wonder, I guess we'll just get it the old slow way. Let's choose our research. We are going to pick up writing. So, I tell you what though, I'm going to call that the end of the episode, and I'm going to let you guys tell me whether or not you think it's a good idea to continue this completely vanilla series. I think it's off to an interesting start, but there are no like expansions or anything, so it's going to be a little bit different than what you're used to. But I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel, and remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that, I want to say I love you all very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!